Okay, so a life update right now. I have been doing data structures and algorithms. Completed, about to complete graphs. Will move on to dynamic programming and other stuffs which I find pretty tough. Hopefully, will be completed by the end of the month. I will be proficient in solving most of the problems. Other than that, I just need to revise a few things and just keep on solving more problems. The second thing is development, and I had written a roadmap. I had searched quite a lot on what should I do. I know what I have to do. I know how much time it will take me to do. I know the resources where I need to do these things, but I actually never get the initiative to actually sit down and watch these lectures and learn. I have to start. Let us start from today. We'll start from the basics all the way to front end, then back end, how to scale it, and then after that we can move on to databases, how to handle the storage, datas, and then finally moving on to things like AI integration, learning fast API. How do I actually build a model, a project that can be used by many people? I actually have a very good project in my mind, and I want to work on it. But the thing is, until I learn the basics, it seems like a project that is too difficult. Even the little elements that I have on my mind for this project, it is quite difficult to make. AI can do it, yes, AI has done it. I have tried a few prototypes and AI has done a splendid work on it. But I can't really call that project mine. And it feels it lacks a bit of emotion. It doesn't have that kind of vibe that I'm going for. I mean, of course, even after I learn how, I will use AI on my projects, but I should be able to customize it however I want. I should be able to know what AI is doing. I should be able to customize it according to my liking, and that is that is what is going on in the development sector. Other than that, there's two more things that I need to do. Is first one, it is focusing on a bit on the problems around the world, especially not around the world, especially in my daily life. What are the problems that I'm facing now? I understand I am very young and I do not have a lot of risks. I can fail, and even if I fail, my parents, my brother will be there to back me up. So I want to take that risk to actually go all in on an idea, on a startup, to actually see if I can build something on a large scale that would actually help people. To build something that would actually help people, it should first, I believe, help me. So I'm looking for problems in my life, in lives of people that are close to me, so that I actually understand what the problem is and how it can be fixed. I have one problem right now, and I may have few others, but it doesn't really occur to me. I have one very big problem, and I'm trying to fix it through this app that I'm building, that I have the plans for. I'm not building it yet, and hopefully that will teach me a few things or two about how the market works, how the people react to a new product, how I should actually scale, distribute, everything. Even if I don't crack it, even if I don't get the $1 million idea on the first product, obviously, which I will not get, I will actually learn how to talk to people, how I will distribute my product, how I will market my solutions, how I am going to actually build something out of nothing. And that is the main thing that I'm aiming to learn. So I have to be a bit more observant on my day-to-day lives as to what are the problems, not exactly problems, it is kind of what is the thing that hits me the most, like a bother in a way. What is the thing that bothers me? In the sense that maybe there is something that can be easily be done by someone else, but I still take a painstakingly quite a lot of time to complete it. So I will have to be a bit more observant on my daily life. And thirdly is I have to apply on internships. I'm not applying on internships. I am, but only those few that actually appear on my emails or actually appear on my LinkedIn. And by the time I see them, thousands of people would have, excuse me, by the time I see them, thousands of people would have already applied for it. And that basically declares that I have almost a 0% chance of getting in. Because experience wise, I'm not that great. There would be people with much more experience than me, and myself, I think I'm a very adaptive guy. I can adapt to new surroundings, I can learn new things really quickly. And I have been in the market, not in tech side, but I've talked to clients, I've talked to people abroad, and I've sold myself for quite a lot of money, and I know my worth. So I would probably not be willing to work for free unless it is a very interesting thing that it is I'm working on. So there are people who have much more experience than me and are willing to do the job for much lesser. So that probably cuts me out from the equation. That's why I need to apply to many more internships. Not only internships, I need to cold email founders, co-founders, VCs to actually get a position in the company, even as an intern. That that is the thing I'm lacking on. And I want to improve my communication skills. Just before recording this, I just put the phone in front of me and I was just talking, and it felt so smooth. I didn't have any breaks, I didn't use any filler words. It felt really smooth. But now the camera is on and I don't know what happens with the mentality. It just there feels a disconnect, a little lag between what I want to say and what actually comes out of my mouth. Sometimes I get into the flow state and I speak very clearly, but I want to improve that. And to improve that, of course, I need to be recording and training myself as much as I can. I also want to improve my vocabulary, whatever it is. In the end stage where I would be 10 years from now, I want to be influential, and to do that, I want to know how to speak very clearly. I need to be able to communicate to a vast audience, people from teenagers to very old people. So, in order to do that, I must communicate my thoughts very freely, very frankly, and in a very simple way so that all of the people understand. If I'm building something, right, So excuse me, if I'm building something and I want to distribute it to a lot of people, I want to be able to express the product freely and in a very simple way. I don't want to use all the buzzwords to just pitch the idea to you, because it is a very again, I'm losing track. So the main thing is, I should know how to communicate efficiently with all the people that I want to distribute my product to. I have a product and I want to sell it. Now, if I sell it by using buzzwords that you will never understand, then there's a disconnect between the seller and the buyer. I may explain it, but he didn't come here to buy it. Okay. Oh my god. Communication is really hard, you know. I need to practice a lot more. I don't know what happens, but when I'm talking on the record, there's just this shortness of breath. There's this suffocation that I'm not breathing properly. That there's this kind of headache or kind of thinking that goes on. What I'm gonna speak after this? Is there something left, or am I going to be blabbering anything? I have to improve this, and in order to improve this, there is only one way, which is to just keep on speaking. This is very harsh. Anyway, so wrapping it up, just I'm just gonna get up. Three things: good, bad, and what's going okay. Buffalo. This is the way. This is something that I learned from a very popular speech guide or something. I think his name is Van. I don't remember. He's a very Asian-looking like kind of man. He wears glasses. Excellent teacher, excellent person to follow if you want to actually learn how to communicate better. So, using his principles, I just speak about my day, my life, the good, the bad, and the buffalo. The good is the things that are going good in my life. The bad is the things going bad. I want to improve, and the buffalo is the things that is just going mad. Yeah. Starting with the bad. I have not started development. I have not started applying seriously. And third thing is, I actually waste quite a lot of time in things like playing Elden Ring. I really enjoy playing games, and I would say it is not like a distraction. I have a fixed time for that, but still, I would like to be more focused on my career. That's the bad thing. The buffalo thing might be probably data structures and algorithm, and my college studies. They are going just very average, and I would like to improve, improvise on them. Data structures is probably going a bit good, but I would like to spend more time and study it more efficiently so that I can finish in the time frame that I can. Also, one other thing in bad is actually I'm not contributing, not contributing. I'm not observant enough to notice the patterns around my daily life. Like, I want to be able to solve problems that people face in their day-to-day life. Basically, why do I actually want to do that? It is because it helps me in three things. Firstly, it'll help me to develop a product, sell it, market it. It'll give me experience, and that experience would be added to my resume. It'll build my resume. So even if it works or doesn't work, it gets added to my resume. So it is just a positive trait for me. The only negative trait is, of course, it takes the time, and that is not negative because I am in my 20s. I have a lot of free time, and I have to risk it all. The third thing is it will make me better in many fields of my life. It will make me better in my communication, in my soft skills, in talking to people. There's many positive benefits, but I'm not doing it yet. I have to do it. The good thing is, I would say, one of my clients, it's going really well. The business is booming. It's up by about 50% now, and that is really great. My girlfriend's coming back to town in another 2 days. I think the day after tomorrow, and I'm really excited to meet her. My gym is going actually pretty good. I've noticed some really great muscle gains. I don't know if it's visible right now, but I'm really proud of it, and I'm keeping my diet very clean. I haven't had anything outside for 2 weeks, and that is a really big achievement for me because before I used to eat a lot of outside food. Every week I used to have something or the other, KFC or just the local market I would go to and have some chicken rolls or something. But yeah, this has helped me. Something that I would like to actually incorporate in my daily life would be reading a bit of books to actually help me improve my vocabulary and my focus and the way that I talk about things. The soft skill is really a big focus for me right now because I would be giving interviews in about 2 to 3 months or so, and I want to be able to speak really clearly and stand out amongst the crowd. So I need to do this exercise really frequently. I would say daily, but I know sometimes I miss it. But yeah, that is one of the skills that I would really like to work on. I guess that is it for today. I'll just be live streaming after this my session, probably completing graphs. Oh, and another thing is that my sleep, I want to improve my sleep. I do sleep, but the quality of the sleep is not really that good. I would try to read books before I go to bed, so I feel sleepy a bit earlier. Those are the things in my life. That's the update, and I'll be posting this video without any edits because I want the harsh truth of how I actually am. If I can't speak clearly for even 30 minutes straight, I'm dead in the interview. So yeah, that's that. Bye bye.